I'm Debbie.
And I'm Allison.
And we're the Poltergals. Spooky.
Hi, I'm Allison.
And I'm Debbie.
And I guess we're the
Poltergals?
Question
Yeah.
mark?
Question mark? Well, welcome to another episode. This episode, we're going to be talking about the ancient Ram Inn. And as you guys can see, if you are watching on a video, not just seeing with your ears, listening with your ears, seeing with your ears, and
hearing
looking
with
and
your
listening
eyes.
with your eyes, we have a guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kai.
This is our number one polter pal.
Kai.
This is Kai.
Kai.
C-A-I.
Kai
It's Kai
from
with a
Not with a K.
Kai from Vampire Diaries.
Ooh.
Never watched an episode in my life.
What? You've never seen Vampire Diaries?
Nope.
Cause
I skipped straight to Twilight.
Oh, understandable.
no.
Understandable.
Oh no. So
You know how
You
the
ready?
episodes work?
Oh, I mean, listener.
Okay.
Long-time listener.
Long-time listener,
polter
first-time polter pal.
Yeah.
So the way it starts is Allison's gonna get into the history, and then later
Yeah.
I will get into the hauntings.
Ooh,
Go
can't
ahead
wait.
and start us off.
So this is located in. Yeah, I'm not. It's in England. It's in England.
What's in under edge? What in? Oh wait, we should do a Bridgerton episode. So we should be like talking like Bridgerton people.
All posh.
So we could be like, oh my gosh, it's in what in under edge England. Oh wait, that sounds terrible. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Anybody that's listening that might be in England, please forgive me.
I don't
apologize.
think the English want two Texans to.
Listen, Allison could barely speak American. I don't think she could speak English.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't even. The last time I tried a British accent was in
Do it.
college.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
It's more Scottish.
Try it.
I wouldn't want to do anything, to be honest.
Was that you trying?
No. No, I don't want to do anything. I'm just here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I won't make you do a British accent then. Okay, we'll continue.
Okay, great. So, this was built in 1145 and is a former priest's residence and public house.
Wow.
It is the oldest building in England's.
English.
Listen, we've established English is not my forte.
Not especially in England. English. Nope. I'm out. Oh, I should have been drinking tea for this episode instead of coffee.
How dare you?
Just pretend it's tea. I'm just drinking some high tea with my friends in the polter community. Oh, I got polter tea now.
Polter tea?
Pol tea.
Polty?
That just sounds like poultry.
Polt tea.
It's a little haunted. It gives me that ghost juice.
Oh,
No? Oh, okay. Sorry. Never mind.
yikes.
Sorry again.
Weird vibe.
Weird vibe. There's weird vibe in the studio right now.
Yikes. I'm just kind of here.
Allison's just here. We're just here to party, and Allison just got stuck. At least you're not in the middle this time. So,
I mean,
Always got to put the personality right there. The one that helps move the conversation.
is that what we do here?
we move conversations. We're movers and shakers and producers.
Oh, no.
Movers, shakers, and
Moving?
producers. We are the ones gonna change the future. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Please
Wow.
forgive me. So sorry.
So the long building,
Okay, yes.
long before the building's construction,
Mm-hmm.
its story begins in a low-lying wetlands near Potter's Pond. Polter Potter's Pond.
Oh, Potter's Pond. So
Yes.
cute. PPP. Welcome to Triple P.
The Triple P!
It's the Triple P all over again. All right.
So if you were to use a map, this location actually lies with ley lines,
Ooh.
which helps the paranormal.
Ooh.
And those ley lines, one of them also goes through the stone hinges.
Ooh.
So you have all that energy from the stone hinges pulling into this location.
Got all those magnetic fields.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
we're gonna have to do a whole episode on the Stonehenge.
Dude, so it's like, yikes. And it's sitting on an intersection, so you don't have just one, you have two.
Oh.
You have
Oh my
two
God.
crossing it, and that one.
Mm-hmm.
And areas that certain people believe contains significantly high energy. Using a map, these lines can be traced back to Stonehenge, which has legend that these energy travels and feed properties paranormal power. Additionally, the site is a home to a 5,000-year-old pagan burial ground.
Ooh, we love us
So
an old burial ground.
no, but pagan
That's
plus
true.
ley lines.
That's early. That's like what are we guys talking about? It's like on top of each
Yeah.
other, on top
No.
of another, on top of another.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Too much.
But just enough for us.
Just enough. Yikes. I mean, I guess it's just paranormal.
It's just paranormal.
just
It's just a
paranormal.
little bit, you know.
Just it. So the building first housed masons, slaves, and workers who were constructing St. Mary's Church,
Mm-hmm.
located directly across the street from the ancient Ram Inn. I almost said stems.
Ma'am.
Yikes. Yikes. Streams on the inn's ground had been diverted around the church site, and many believe that the redirecting of water on the ancient Ram site opened up a portal for dark energy.
A polter portal.
Can we take a port?
We don't have the ghost loop anymore. We don't have our polter portal. It's okay.
Man,
It's all right, though.
we need to change it.
It's all right.
And then in the late 1960s, John Humphreys, who was the owner, according to Ghost Adventures,
Of course. Shout
And,
out. Zach Baggins.
you know, please follow us.
Please follow us. Please sponsor us.
Which,
Please come do an interview with us.
please, I love you forever. Sincerely, Allison. But this
My
show
dad's ringtone.
actually, this one was aired on season 2.
Ooh, season
Of
2.
Ghost
A
Adventures.
classic.
Yes. So one of the originals, and John protected the building and its story by bravely making the ancient Ram Inn his home.
That's cool.
John bought the house in 1968, and he introduced to the angry ghost his first night in his new home.
I can understand. If
Yeah.
someone was living in my home, I would also be mad.
Yeah.
So if someone moved into my house and I was a ghost, I'd be a little angry.
Yeah,
And
teach
what's-
him a lesson first day.
Exactly.
So he had said that he, like, when Ghost Adventures went there, felt this dark energy to where he could not move.
Oh, God.
And he said he had never felt that before until that day.
Paralyzed in fear.
The owner?
Yeah. Yeah, so like he just stopped and it was caught on camera and it was
Oh.
actually on the episode.
Oh.
He's like, never in all these years has that ever happened to me.
ooh.
So
I just got a
was
little goosey bumps. Got a little
Never
chill.
before seen polter activity.
I know.
yeah. And then outside of that, while going to sleep, he claims a demonic force grabbed his arm, dragged him out of bed and across the room.
What?
Sounds like my mom.
Yeah.
Get out of bed. You're going to be late for school, honey.
Is that
That's
all
not
the
being a night
demonic
owl.
stuff?
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
just the moms?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I gotta go then. When I was doing this, it said that at the time he was in his 80s and the only living occupant of the inn. He dedicated his life to it, preserving this old building. His wife and 3 daughters left him at the house, and the man was considered hell-bent on the safeguarding it.
Aw.
Inside this home, Humphreys has found evidence of ritual sacrifice and devil worship.
Mm.
Even more disturbing, he's discovered the
Oh,
skeleton remains of children.
No.
don't know. that.
Children under the staircase.
No.
No.
Yes.
Staircase?
Bones.
Harry Potter who?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Skeleton bones
The
of
dark
kids.
timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no.
Like, oh, just casually found that. What do you keep in your closet? Skeletons?
Literal skeletons.
I don't think I think it's supposed to be a metaphor, but, maybe some people are taking it literally.
No. It was horrible.
That's terrifying.
And then within the skeletons were found broken daggers,
Oh, God.
which he believes were used in a deadly ritual and then broken, so that way they could never be used again.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
supposedly the witches would do like a ritual, a pagan sacrifice of kids.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's got to blame the witches, though?
I mean, it is a pagan burial
That's
site.
true.
So.
Yeah. Yikes. And then, unfortunately, John passed away in 2017.
Aw.
And then my note.
Oh, wait.
So,
Freaking in all capitals, sad, exclamation point. Now he is just another ghosty to haunt every haunted, or the very haunted, dark, not so good location, exclamation point. Only for him to be tortured for years and years, exclamation point. Wait, it continues. This note continues. Boy, a bit dramatic, but I really hope he's in a better place and not just stuck there being tortured. LOL, close bracket. I added the LOL.
you're welcome.
And this is why you need to subscribe to our Patreon so you can see our full notes, poetry list.
Yes.
So
Please do.
please do. Please join us.
So like I said, season 2, Ghost Adventures, and what he had felt was that couldn't move. And during that same time that he got paralyzed, shortly after, Zach ended up getting a headache.
Oh.
So there's that. And then they, during the episode, did do a ritual, pagan ritual, but
Ooh.
at some part, the witch refused to do part of the ritual and told Zach and his team that they had to do that part due to the amount of dark energy that was there.
Oh, goodness.
And then I put a note that says that there are some rituals that not all witches will do out of the safety for themselves due to the amount of dark energy that goes along with it.
Understandable.
So some witches just refuse parts of the ritual just because it's like, dude, this is too dark. It's going to bring on too much of dark energy. I'm not willing to risk
especially
myself.
like if the witches are using as a medium for channeling the dark energy.
Yeah.
So it could be even worse for them if they're doing it themselves.
Yeah. And so because there are some times that they, like, the demon will possess their body rather than the intended person.
Exactly. Because they're more, what is it? They're more like...
They're more susceptible to it.
Because their energies are more open towards it. So if you open your energies toward it, it's more like inviting into your own body.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Safety
and
first.
then
safety first. Safety third.
Safety third. Oh no.
Yeah, that's the rules.
Oh, no.
Number 1, have fun. Number 2, get coffee. Number 3, safety third. I don't know.
I don't think I like this.
Oh,
order.
okay. Sorry. I'll have to rewrite it.
Put
These
in
are the
notes.
rules I live by. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa,
Have
now.
fun, coffee.
I know. Have fun, coffee, and 3, be safe.
I mean, we have coffee,
That's true.
so
Are you having fun?
Are you having fun?
That was to you.
that was to you.
Oh, to me?
That was to
I'm
you.
having fun. I
don't
don't
know
know about
what-
these two, but
You're living your best life.
I'm living my best life right now. So,
And then this location's been investigated by several paranormal groups and multiple mediums.
wow.
So there's that.
Wow. So the
Yeah.
more you know.
Is it?
Yeah. Now we know a lot. So, what did you find most interesting about the history we learned today?
The part where the children's skeletons.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Closet.
Oh,
Hello?
That'll do it.
Gotta
Yep.
go back to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Well,
Can we carbon date that crap?
actually, maybe we could. But yeah. So, we'll have to look further into that. Well,
Yikes.
I guess now it's time for
A commercial break.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Spooky.
Hey y'all, I'm April,
Hi, I'm Caroline.
and we have a new podcast for you. What's it called, Caroline?
Bloody Happy Hour.
It's going to be your new favorite guilty pleasure. We're going to talk about some bloody stuff. Serial killers, true crime,
Rape.
rapists. Why not join us? We'll have a good time.
You literally never know. I don't know what I'm going to say. Bloody Happy Hour. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Hey, I'm Zach,
And I'm Mike.
and we have a fantastic new podcast to tell you about. Bros, Foes, and Heroes. It's the two of us looking into the world of comics, breaking down some characters that you may have never heard of, and some that are just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, so Zach comes up with a character each time, and I go into it just completely blind. I don't know who this person is or what their abilities are or anything, and basically I guess we kind of go over their origin story and just some of the ridiculous stuff that maybe, especially Golden Age stuff.
Oh, Golden Age stuff is always the best, and we will make sure to highlight all of the shenanigans and just absolute weirdness of everything.
Yeah, that's right. So subscribe today and follow us on Instagram at Bros, Foes, Heroes.
And if you don't, I know where you live. Not really, but please subscribe.
Frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about frozen heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Welcome to One Star Rewind, a new podcast about those dreaded one-star reviews that every business owner hates to receive, but yet every customer loves to read. During this podcast, we will peel back that one-star review to better understand how it happened, when it happened, and what the business owner is doing after receiving that one-star review. This podcast will be about love, hate, and laughter. On One Star Rewind, we will meet with real business owners who will tell their stories and how they do rely on reviews for their business. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or download us at roguemedianetwork.com. Please subscribe, but only rate and review for not a one-star review. Join us each time for a new review and a new story.
And now we're back.
We're
from
back.
That very odd commercial break.
I hope
but
you guys got a good commercial, you know? Found out some really good things. Maybe heard Dax Shepard. That was the last ad I got whenever I was listening to our podcast. So, I got an ad from Dax Shepard. I don't know if anybody else does or if that's just me. But Kristen Bell, Dax Shepard, you have my heart.
The only real couple left in Hollywood,
For
honestly.
real. Like, no scandals. They love each other. They just opened up a diaper factory here in Waco. Oh, yeah. Hello, Bello. I don't have babies, but, you know, in case I ever have continence issues, I might look into it.
For those long road trips that we're hoping to take.
So when we start going cross country for our ghost trips,
we're going to need those
we're
diapers.
gonna need them, or we're gonna get so scared we're gonna have to wear them overnight. We're gonna wet my planties, you know.
Your planties?
Wet my planties.
Oh no.
But yeah, so you know what? Maybe you guys heard a good commercial. But now that we heard about the history, now it's time to get into the hauntings. So this location is considered one of the 11 most haunted locations in all of Great Britain. Again, it is on those two ley lines, so it really does have a lot of spiritual activity happening at this exact location. And then again, there is proof that devil worshipping actually took place at this location. And this is coming directly, the information is coming directly from the owner that lived there and lived there during like 2009. And they found that historical proof. That
Thank you, Sean Humphreys.
Yep. Thank you, John. But yeah,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. You've done a good duty to us all. Polter duty.
Polter duty.
You've done your polter duty to the spirits and us, so we shall live on. and have this in memory forever. But yeah, so, and then it's also said that there's an incubus spirit at this
We
location.
might need to make that our word of the week.
Incubus?
Incubus.
Like, what is an incubus? Do you guys, Allison, would you like to describe what an incubus is?
I don't know which one it is. Like, I know that it's either
It like
a
sucks
male.
your energy out
It's
of
either it's either a male spirit sucking the energy out of a female, or a female spirit sucking the.
Usually it
female
has
is
to
a
do with like,
succubus.
yeah.
It's one of the. There's like syncubus and then incubus, and
No
one
matter
of those,
which gender it is. the
Yes. I
incubus
I think it's like
versus-
implied, but you know, gender's a spectrum.
You know,
so-
gender's
Yeah.
a spectrum, so
Yeah, so I mean, I guess you
listen,
can use
the
some
ghosts can
energy.
identify as
Even
whatever
the
they
demons.
want to. The demons can identify as whatever they want to. I'm not their polter parent. I can't tell them what to do.
I mean, maybe you identify as their polter parent.
You know, there we go. You know, I didn't think about that. And now we're getting on like deep wave shit. Like we're getting down in there. Anyway, back to the hauntings. So the spirits actually do not like the fact that they talk about the spirits existing there.
Like,
So,
we're like
like-
the incubus spirits.
Yeah, so like they do not want you to talk about them. They're like, can you keep my name out your mouth? It's like keep my
my
wife's keep my wife's name out your mouth. Will Smith slap by a ghost. That is what's happening here. And then one of the most well-known legends surrounding this haunted English house is that of a witch who was burned at the stake. As we mentioned before in our Salem witch trial episode, about 40,000 witches were actually burned in England and in the surrounding areas during the English witch trials, which in comparison to the American witch trials was very different. And again, a lot more lives were lost in this
Which
situation.
also happened before the American.
Yes, which
witch
also happened
trials.
a while before, which, you know, America just catching on the train, you know, toot toot.
Look at us being.
Join the bandwagon.
Yeah, they're hopping on that bandwagon of witch burning. But anyway, so
Let's
like I
just
said,
say we're trend followers, not trendsetters.
Exactly. But yeah, so one of the most well-known legends is that of the witch that was burned. And the burning occurred in the 1500s when the rest of the witch burnings were happening, at the height of the prosecutions against those who did not practice the government-sanctioned Christianity. So this was at the end of the turn of paganism and whenever Christianity was being brought into English lives. It's great. And then many believe this woman's spirit still haunts one of the ancient Ram Inn's room. And the room is actually called the witch's room. So if you guys would like to go there, go in and go to the witch's room.
No.
No? Yes.
I will take the Christian room.
Oh, okay. You'll do the burnings. No, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. I'm not that kind of Christian.
I'm not that kind of girl. But yeah, so, and then the witch is actually said to have done rituals there. So there is a photograph. There's actually a photograph that shows a face in the window that is believed to be the face of the witch. So they have photographic evidence.
I would like to see this photograph. Look
This
at you.
photograph, this poltergraph, I will put on our social media so you guys can
Look
see
at you.
her beautiful face.
This week it's you stumbling.
I
on a
know,
word.
right? But yeah, it's also said that the witch performed sacrificial rituals with the children. So again, those skeletons that were found, and again, they do have proof of child sacrifices happening on this area. Like mentioned before, the note here says, like mentioned in the history, so there's some kind of proof that this may have actually really happened. And then in another note next to that note, doubled up, even though they're in separate parentheses, it says, also, why would you sacrifice children? Exclamation point. They're some of the purest people in the world. That is why we sacrifice them.
I mean, I can understand like Ted Bundy as a kid because I'm sure he wasn't that purist, but why?
They can only sacrifice serial killers. Shout out Bloody Happy Hour.
Please go follow them.
Go follow them. We actually just passed some subscribers on Instagram, so thank you guys.
Yeah.
But they
By
still have more
5.
downloads than us. Yeah, by 5.
So
have
we
5
need
more.
you to go follow us and then go
Yes.
download all of our
Go
episodes.
download every single episode of ours. That way we can beat them in downloads. They're our number
Please.
1 enemy.
Yes. Enemy number 1.
Enemy number 1.
And then
Shan 1.
enemy number 2, Pete Souza.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love
Just
you, Pete.
kidding. Pete would beat us immediately. He's also a 6'2" man, I'm afraid. But yeah, anyway. So John Humphreys claims that he continues to be haunted and attacked by the violent entities residing in the Ancient Ram Inn. And then when he joined the Ghost Adventures crew, they actually were locked down in the building. And then it's now said that even the ghosts that they encountered during that time is still haunting them as they continue on. So once you walk in, it's not like one of those instances where it's like you have an experience and you can leave. Like this is something that attaches to you.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the energy like clings onto you. And then especially if you're more susceptible to, again, letting it in, it's going to cling on you. Like
No,
some
thank you.
dust bunnies in the vacuum cleaner. I don't know why I had that metaphor, but you know what? It worked out.
Accurate enough.
But yeah, and then I know we already talked about the witch's room, so the next most haunted room is the bishop's room. So this is actually where past bishops are said to make regular appearances. There was even a report by local plumbers of a Roman centurion riding on horseback, going through the walls. So literally saying, Rory from Doctor Who, hello? The centurion? No Doctor Who fans in the crowd here?
Nope.
Well,
Definitely not.
it's fine. I'll just cry myself to sleep. Don't worry about it. Doctor Who is you? No spoilers.
Who is he?
You don't. That's the whole point. You don't know who the Doctor is. That's why he just goes by the Doctor.
I only know what I know from memes.
Okay, well, anyway, there was a centurion riding through the walls, and it's these tales and more that keep the haunted reputation of the Ancient Ram Inn alive to this day. Between phantom shepherds and their ghostly dogs, the spirits of evil monks, and the inn's overall vibe, which visitors describe as oppressive and disturbing. I know.
Some disturbing grounds.
I know, for real. I'm gonna put that on the door. Oppressive and disturbing. Oh, you know how like normal people have like the little door knockers that say "Do not disturb"? It just says "oppressed and disturbed" on the door.
Lovely.
Oh, for the hotel. All of the doors have that on there.
No.
It's like a little door knocker. But yeah, and then today the Ancient Ram Inn is still owned by John Humphrey's daughter. Her name is Caroline, which is cute. And she actually opens its doors and lets everybody come tour it, from archaeologists looking to study the ancient history, all the way to ghost hunters and paranormal investigators. So you guys can actually go now if you're looking for a good scare. So that's fun.
Oh no.
And then it is still said that even to this day, the inn is still haunted by many people and kids that were then sacrificed in those rituals. And it could also be haunted by demons due to the devil worshipping that happened here, which, here's the note. Ha ha, which no pun intended. JK, yes, all pun intended. Ha 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 ha.
It's because I put the word witch.
Because you get it? Which happened by witches. It's fine, Allison.
So funny.
You're doing a great job.
Puns.
I just thoroughly enjoy the fact that I make myself laugh.
I know. You gotta do something. Long hours
Don't
of
lose that
research. You don't lose your magic. It's my sparkle. The sparkle in question. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
But yeah, and then it said, it's bound to happen because what else do you expect to happen here? And then it says, let's face it. Wait, what does it say? Let's face it. Meaning Allison, believes in God. Wait, no, you say this part because you wrote it.
So I said, let's face it, I, meaning me, Allison, believes in God. And really, what the Native Americans have to say, because, well, That's what we're talking about.
Well, because that's what we're talking about. But yeah, so this is one of England's most haunted locations. We have the witch's rooms, the bishop's room. We got some
Yikes.
witch rituals,
Witch
witch
rules.
ooh woo. So we got some witch rituals. We got some demons. We got some kid skeletons. What more do you want from a haunted location? I think that's a checklist. You know, I think that's good.
Not kids.
Not dead children.
Not all the
Not
poor,
dead babies.
No Billies and no Sallys, man.
Aw, I'm sorry.
No Billy, no Sally.
But yeah.
We found their skeletons though.
Yeah, we did find their skeletons with broken daggers in them. Ceremonial daggers to be. But yeah, so that's all our information for today for the Ancient Ram Inn. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.
Yep. And go follow us on our Patreon.
That is patreon.com/poltergals. All right.
Which slash?
Witch slash?
Which?
A witch slash?
Yes. A witch.
Backslash? It's a forward
witch
slash? It's one of those slashes.
It's the
It's the one you normally put in URLs. There you go. But yeah, follow us. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. You've been listening to The Poltergals.
A Rogue Media Network podcast.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.